Iron Legion, assemble! Hey everyone, hope you're doing well. So today's mod spotlight is a brand new Bedrock mod which lets us become Iron Man from the Marvel Universe. We're going to be able to craft dozens of suits, including the Hulkbuster. We can fight Ultron and even create our own Iron Legion bodyguards to help us. It all works in survival, so what are we going to need? Well, we got to start as usual, get your word, get everything set up. But for the Iron Man materials, we're going to obviously need iron. We're going to need some redstone, some gold, and diamonds. But there's one thing I really like about this mod, is you're going to need a lot of copper, which is a really nice way to make it a more useful ore than it normally is. But as well as that, the mod also adds some brand new ores. Titanium ore, which we can find in the deep slate layer. It's not super hard to find. I'd say it's more common than diamonds. It's quite easy to see, and you can mine it with just a stone pickaxe. We're of course going to start making our base in a cave, because that's how Tony Stark did it in the movie, so why not, right? Once you've gathered all those ores, you'll be able to make the most important item in this mod, and that's the Stark Industries workbench.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Jarvis, a virtual artificial intelligence.
From here, we'll be able to craft every single piece of Iron Man armour. All we need is various ingots, as well as a previous piece of armour to get the next level. And here we are. It's pretty basic, but you gotta start somewhere, right? And it can still hit pretty hard. Next, we're gonna need the reactor arc. Without this, we can't have this really cool interface, and we're not able to fly. So this is the next most important thing you're going to need to craft. And with that, your first Iron Man armor is complete. It's still pretty good, to be honest. You can kill pretty much any animal in one hit. You have unlimited ammo with your repulsor. And, best of all, you can fly straight off the go. Not super well armored, but it's a really good start. But of course, we can only get better than this. Use your tier 1 armour and some extra ores and you'll be able to get this one, a tier 2. Tier 2 gives us a lot more defense, it looks really, really cool, but there is one downside to the tier 2. And it's pretty awesome actually. It's a reference to Iron Man 1. If you go too high up, your suit will actually ice up. And, well, you're not surviving that. If you do it though, it's not the end of the world. You can get your suit back and you can defrost it by, you guessed it, shove it in a furnace. Don't question it, it just works. Just burn the whole ice off. Pop it in there and good as new a few seconds later. So it's not the end of the world, but you'll probably have already died for it. Your best bet though is pretty much to upgrade straight to tier 3. All you need is the tier 2 armour and some gold and you'll be able to get the Mark III. The Mark III, as well as looking really nice, it doesn't have the ice issue. You'll be able to go as high as you want. No worries about ice. Again, just like Iron Man 1, we do fix the ice problem. I do really love the huge variety of the suits there are in this mod. There's not just stuff from the movies, there's loads of suits from the comics, there's stuff from the animated series, both seasons, Superhero Squad. The mod authors put a lot of research into this and it really shows. So just keep gathering your resources, you can upgrade your suit over and over, it gets better stats, looks different, you can go with whatever you like. You get better and better, stranger, and eventually end up with the nanotech suit from Infinity War. And when you're flying, don't worry about fall damage, you're literally immune, so you got nothing to worry about. For the best suits though, you're going to need another new ore type, vibranium ore, which you can find on stone coastlines. You can mine it with a stone pick, nothing to worry about, and the debris you can smelt into an ingot with obsidian and some diamonds. On those stone coasts though, you've got a new mob lurking around, and that is the Ultron bots. They're not too much to worry about though, because this mod seems to turn our shields into blast resistant vibranium ones, because you can just block their energy bolts right back at them. And they're actually a really good source of titanium and vibranium. So you could honestly just farm them instead of getting the ores. All you need is a shield, and when you've got even basic Iron Man armour, your repulsors and unibeams can easily kill the drones. So I'd probably say once you've got it, just farm them. Don't need to do mining at all. And they drop loads of orbs, so you can level up really quickly at the same time. So let's just say this isn't really much of a challenge mod. As soon as you got the armour, you're pretty much good to go. It'd be very hard for anything to kill you, but it's a lot of fun. That is one thing I'll criticise this mod for though. The Ultron bots spawn constantly on the stone beaches. So if you're not ready for a fight, do not go near them at all. And if you want more than just the normal Iron Man weapons, if you crouch right click on the Stark Industries workbench, you can craft so many weapons that work with the suits. Shotguns, miniguns, energy blades, hammers, shields, and the Iron Legion. The top suits also come with their own add-ons, so you get better thrusters so you can launch up to the sky quicker, you get better guns so you can do even more damage. You can really customise your Iron Man suit as much or as little as you want with this mod. As well as that, the later suits give us so much protection, you're basically not going to take any damage from anything. There is a weird bug though, where when you're underwater, your lasers barely seem to do any damage. It took loads of shots to even kill this squid. So not quite sure about that one, but it's been generally pretty bug free, I'd say. Apart from that though, this is a really well made mod, I've got to say. You can tell the authors put a lot of effort into it, and if you love Marvel, or even really if you just want to add a fun new way to play the game, I'd definitely recommend this add-on. Link to the mods in the description guys. I hope you've enjoyed the video and I'll see you in the next one. Take care of yourselves.